So I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we're going to be doing today, but I went and got me an energy drink. I don't know. I never tried these things. I just wanted to try something other than a Red Bull. So I'm going to see how this here is. I'm going to be highly disappointed. This thing here is disgusting. But, yeah. Let's see about getting over here to this auction. You need some gas on. I'm going inside maybe and see if we can look at a vehicle or see what we need to do. So that was pretty quick. So the public auction, this place here is Texas Best Deals. Like I told you guys before, if you're trying to look to buy cars from an auction, you can always just Google it, man. It's the best way to find them. And you can find them, you know, within your area. Find public auctions near me and stuff like that, and that's where you can find those in. But so the auction here don't get started until 5. So we're gonna come back, and apparently all we really need is an ID, passport, etc. And so I already got that, and that's pretty much about it, and had to sign in. So I signed in. So I'm gonna try to be back here at 5, and then we're gonna see what we can get. They also have a website. So funny thing, guys, I really need to get a case for my phone here. I sit there and I don't have a case for this thing here, and I dropped this thing, and thank God it still works, but it's just don't put this stuff. So the cars that they have for sale on this particular auction is very, very, very pricey. But I mean, hey, you're buying cars with the title that's, you know, labeled clean, and most of these cars here, they look as if they can, like, you can just get in them and drive them. They have 2017 Maserati Quattroporte. They got this one here for $12,800 right now. They got a Jeep Wrangler going for $12,950. Excuse me. They have a 2015 Ford F350 going for $13,100. A 2019 version of the same truck going for $15,500. They have the Mercedes-Benz, the Sprinter, the 2023 is going for $16,950. They have the 2022 Dodge Ram 3500 Crew Cab going for $18,500. The Maserati, this is the I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to say that, but it's the SUV Maserati, and it's $23,250. So right off the bat, and by me looking at this here, I can tell you that these auctions here are expensive. They have a Dodge Charger here for $10,450. I don't even know if this is an RT. It might be an RT because the hood makes it look like it's an RT. I'm gonna scroll in here and I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see if I can put like a recording of this here, and then I'll put it on the side. And oh my God, no, this is a V6. A V6! 3.6 liter Dodge Charger, $10,550. Just in case I'm not able to put it up, look at that car right there. Look at that car right there. Okay, they want $10,550. Well, that's what the bid is going for right now. So that's incredibly expensive for that kind of car. I will tell you, at the Copart auction, man, I can get those babies for 5 bands all day. A V6? Shit, y'all crazy. I'll tell you right now, if you're concerned with pricings and everything, because Copart has they have a huge gap on their prices. A huge gap on their prices other than this here. And the other thing you also got to understand is this here too. $9,850, like for this 2019 Nissan Frontier King Cap, right? That I'm looking at, right? $9,850. Okay, that's just for the bid on the vehicle. you got to pay auction fees. You do know that, right? So you're probably going to be looking somewhere, maybe, I want to say at best case scenario, you're probably looking at about $10,000. And at worst case scenario, you might be looking at about $11,000 or $12,000. I'm not joking. That's how these auctions work. So this is the things that you do have to keep in mind. This is one of the reasons why I think that, in my opinion, that, you know, it's the reason why Copart is still around. You know, that's a couple of the vehicles that they do have on their auction. There wasn't that many people in there. It was just two ladies at the front desk and everything like that. I really think that nobody's really buying cars right now, because I mean, like, everybody's broke right now, and people are, you know, trying to, you know, breathe air right now. You know, inflation is down, but, you know, people are still not buying. You know, I'm not trying to make this here about politics or whatever, but it's just what that, it is what it is at the end of the day. Oh, actually, I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So I'm gonna slow up, I'm gonna pull right over here real quick. I want y'all to look. So these two are the two trucks that they have. Now this red one right here was that Ford F-150, that's the Super Duty one. They wanted, I think it was $10,900 for it. So I'm gonna show y'all that one real quick. Let me see if y'all can see that right there. See that one right there, that red one right there? That's it. That's the Ford F-150, and that one there's $10,000. That one there was $10,900 if I'm not mistaken. And then that GNC right there is $8,850. So those two cars there is the ones that I was looking at. And then as you can see right over here, there's that Mercedes right there. Those two SUVs. One is going for $13,000, and then the other one is going for a little bit cheaper. F-150 pickup truck. You can get one. If you have 10 grand, you can walk into the Copart auction and you can look for one, and you can definitely walk out with one that's running, one that's driving, one that you can pull off with. This Chevy Silverado that I'm in right now, I got this here from the Copart auction. It's a 2017, so you know it's not super new, right? It just, you know, it just had 100,000 miles onto it. You know, I've been driving the heck out of this truck here. But it runs and drives every single time. You know, it's just the hood looks ugly on it. You know, I know you guys saw some pictures of it. I don't really show her that much because she kind of looks ugly right now. So we're worried about, I'm working on getting the hood for this car here, and, you know, getting the bumper and front end fixed. But she looks ugly. This one here I paid roughly right now with what I paid for the car. The car was, this truck here was $5,000 in Copart. Let that sink in for a minute. This truck here was $5,000 at Copart. $5,000. And then with the work that I put into here so far, where with the auction fees, I want to say with the auction fees and the work that we put in here, I'm about like 6.5 right now. About 6.5. And once I get everything else completely renovated and completely done in this truck here, you know, get the whole hood, get it painted, you know, get the grill put in, get the shield, and it's a radiator shield. But anyway, get the radiator shield and everything put into this car here. I will be approximately, I want to say about $8,700, and I calculated up everything, so it was right around there, around about $8,000. I mean, I just can't beat that. And then they have theirs there for 10. It's like plus auction fees that you're gonna pay. So I mean, something to think about. So that's my take on the whole thing. You guys know this is my 2017. This here is my Chevy Silverado, as I told you guys before. So we got to get this here repainted and fix up. The hood has to get fixed. We got to get another one of these here. I've already priced everything. The tires on this here was great, in great condition. Doors and everything works just fine. We do have a dent right here, and we're going to get that there fixed up and everything on the side. Flatbed and everything. Here's the trunk space. Well, and from the auction, it does have some little scratches and stuff on here too. But this is the truck that I initially had won, and like I told you guys, I paid way less than what they have. Their truck's going for. Interior is definitely, well, because I work in this one here, but the interior is definitely something. There's no scratches, no dents, no tears within the seats. It still smells like a brand new truck and everything. I'm not gonna show you all of that stuff over there. I got my guns and stuff there, but yeah. So anyway, that's this one here, and this is what I'm talking about. See, something like this here at Copart, I paid $5 grand for it. With auction fees, came out to be like 6. And then just to fix everything up, like I told you guys, I priced everything already, so I know what I'm paying for everything. I've already got some stuff bought, some things on the way. I'm gonna be about $8,000 into this truck here. I would much rather spend $8,000 and have a truck than to be spending 10.5 or 10.9 plus auction fees all day, any day. So that's the comparison on that one.
All right, and this here is their website right here. These are the cars that they got. As you can see, this one here is $11,000. This is for the Ram. This one here is the Jeep Wrangler. It's a 2015. Let's click on this one, see what this one's about. $10,500. Let's look at these pictures. As you can see, nothing wrong with it. It looks solid all around. I'm pretty sure that it is drivable as well. It looks really, really clean on the interior and the exterior of this vehicle. You know, not too much going on with it. But when we scroll down here, we can see that this has 248,000 miles. That is a lot of miles for this vehicle. It does, you know, have its power locks and everything else. They have full details right here, which is fantastic. You know, and they also offer deals. Let's check out this Jeep Compass right here. Let's click on this. $2,950. That's not bad at all for this. It definitely looks pretty nice. Like I said, pretty much the same as the other one. No damages on the exterior. Looks pretty clean on the interior. Don't know what happened to that image, but everything else is pretty cool on this one. This one here has 181,000 miles on this car here. And again, like I said, they give you all of the details and everything else in here, so you can kind of see. They got a lot of other vehicles here for sale, and you can kind of just check them out. In my personal opinion, these vehicles here are a little bit pricey, and you can definitely find something cheaper, you know, at the Copart auction. This here was the Dodge Charger I was telling y'all about. It's a V6, and you know, here's some other vehicles that they have as well. Most of these vehicles are pretty hefty in the mileage. As you can see, this 2014, this Ram right here, 9,950. And this one here was actually used as a hauling vehicle. You know, this is a very, you know, newer sided vehicle. Looks really nice on the interior and everything, but as you can see right there, yeah, it was used to haul. And that's what this one here was used for. It has some damages, but nothing majorly wrong with it. It is a Cummins. And like I said, I mean, scroll down here and then you look at the mileage on these things here. 298,000 miles. That's just a ton of miles on this here. It doesn't leave a lot of meat on the bone, you know, for you to, you know, to make profit off of it, or to, you know, try to sell it and do a little flip on these cars here. So anyway, that's just my take. You guys let me know in the comment section below. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.